Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to My Sports Wire. Phil Chapman here. We're playing the Leland Earlville Panthers. I confirmed that that's the correct mascot for the boys team. They changed it up. A couple years ago, we were out at Earlville for the game at their new gym, but now we're out at Leland. They switch off every other time. Well, we have a nice treat for you, friends. Along my side, normally we have Tom Ness. He's home dealing with a sick family member. But coming in his stead is sophomore Lady Norseman. I had Jared Slipka on my left. He's going to be running camera, and he wanted to be in on it. But sophomore Lady Norseman point guard star, Maggie Scott. Maggie, welcome to My Sports Wire.
Thank you, Phil.
We're glad to have you on here, and we know that you're going to add a great amount to the program. We do have Jared Slipka on the camera, at least for the first half, maybe for the whole game, and he's nice and comfy today. He had a great game. Norseman got a good 20-plus, probably should have been over 30-point win during the JV game. You can watch that on mysportswire.com. Just click on the Newark Norseman. Well, speaking of Norseman, the Lady Norsemen are doing pretty good. We just finished really strong with the volleyball, and you got a full 24-hour break and jumped right in, and now you are 8-0 for the season, and your mom's the coach, you're the point guard, and you've done pretty well, and we'll talk about some of your stats through the game, but tell me how that season's going for you from your vantage point.
We're really good team-oriented. We're pretty quick defensively, which has gotten us to such a great start, and we choose our shot selection pretty well. We're patient on offense, and we're wearing teams down.
Yeah, which is obviously advantageous, especially in girls basketball. I mean, in any sport, but when you can do that with girls basketball, with your guys' ball handling and passing skills, you're really able to take it up to another notch. Will Claus will just walking in, I see. I didn't see a Big Jack. Oh, there's Big Jack as well. So they're in the house. That's good to see. We're going to send it to the auditorium speaker, and we'll be back when after the starting lineup.
And we'll see Old Glory hanging down. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and place them over your hearts for the playing of our national anthem. We'd like to do things right here at Leland. That means introducing the visitors first. Let's start things off. Introducing the starting five for the visiting Newark Norsemen. Number 2, Dylan Patrick. Number 4, Gloria Jacobson. Number 5, Brett Meyer. Number 11, Connor Swanson. And number 25, Cole Brown. Norseman is for contributions with Metro And now, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. There's your starting lines for the Newark Norsemen. Now, Leland, one of these guys coming out is, well, they're saying 6'4" sophomore. Well, that's not true, obviously. Now, I think, is that the 6'5" guy? Yeah, I think that is. And one of these guys, I asked him on the sideline, 6'5", and I think must have been number 23. I don't know anything about him. I did see that they lost the other day to, I think it was Crossroads. Maybe that was Paw lost. We'll see what the Norsemen are made of. Have you got to see the Newark Norsemen played yet?
Yeah, I was over at the Seneca Turkey tournament and watched them win the championship game there.
Okay, yeah, that was quite a game by the Norsemen. Dylan Patrick, senior leader, captain of this team, obviously pulled through, hit 6 huge free throws after having a bloody chin. He's had a real nice start of the year, averaging 26 points a game, 5 steals, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Pretty good start for the senior. Battle there, and Newark will get the ball, I'm guessing. If they don't know, they re-jump it, and that's a good call. So Newark wins the jump officially, whoever gets the possession. Possession arrow goes in the opposite direction. They'll start off in a zone. That means Brett Myers ready to fire some threes. Here's Corey working it around. Over to Meyer. Meyer from downtown. Bam! Just like I said, these are the kindest rims maybe in the state. Bo, nice idea, trying to save it. Bo works hard off the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's a great defensive player.
Bo hasn't really done a lot offensively yet, averaging about 5.5 a game. But his defensive, he's averaging 8 rebounds a game. Working hard, and he gets a foul there, and you saw that coming. Good play by the Panthers, working it around. We got a little bit assistance now. We have 4 JV players coming up, and they didn't have that during the tournament. I don't think Coach is going to get caught like that again, like he did over at Seneca. If Slivka puts in those free throws, we may play during that overtime with 3 players, because 2 players had 4 fouls. We already had 2 fouled out. No more coming in. He went in early. Good call. He got a little anxious there for the Panthers, and here's your press. I just clear out, let Dylan take it. What do you guys do on press break? Do you just bring it up on them and clear out?
Yeah, we stack 2 guards up top. I usually take it out of bounds. And then
from the corner, Corey Jacobson, there's a 3, 6-1.
And then we have a big girl in the middle, and we usually try to hit one of the guards and then go to the middle, and we go up the sidelines.
Quick diagonal in the middle, then up the sidelines. You got a near capacity crowd here. Dylan almost caused them to travel there. Here's a steal by Patrick. He has it. Has something to grab him. No call. Corey over to Meyer. Meyer from downtown. Bam! 3 buckets for the Norsemen. 3 threes. Just give him the layup here. There's the forgiving backboards or rims. 9-3. Right back to Corey, and you got to push it up here. Connor in the game on the sideline. He hasn't touched yet. Very nice pass, and anytime you can do that and draw some fouls, you like to do that and get Bo to the free throw line. Bo loves that 15-footer, so it's always good for him to get to the charity stripe. That's something that's Dylan's first option in his mind normally is look for that pass, even though he's been a mighty scorer this year. He's looking for the pass constantly, and I think that's in your mind as well.
Yeah, I try to see everybody that's open, and we've been doing a good job at finishing at the rim so far this year, which has helped us.
I hear 17 assists. O'Meyer with the steal.
Good steal, Brett.
Lobs it up. He has 8 points quickly here. And I haven't been doing stats at all. I have no idea what I was doing there.
Oh, nice pass,
You
Dylan.
saw it coming, didn't you?
He sees the floor so well.
And Bo gets another bucket. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. All of our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. We appreciate Mark and Jody Shields. Well, I hear you had 17 assists, 15 steals against Hiawatha last night, and I hear that, again, gets you in the 8 marker and the 9 marker, respectfully, in the state of Illinois. That's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We when I stole it, our guards pushed up the floor, and we scored quite a bit off our steals and our defense in general, so it was fun.
So you'd get a steal, then you'd fire up and get a layup for the team?
Yeah.
There's a charge.
Oh.
And you know that actually that's the right call, but they hardly call that. If you go straight up, you have the space, and as long as you're not going forward. They just don't, they usually call that a foul in high school these days. Dylan bringing it up, lots of contact. Oh, another
that was a good
attempt.
pass.
Ends up with a turnover, but I like the attempt.
Good idea.
Runner, no good.
Good
Rebound, Brown. Dylan has it inside out, drives it out to Meyer, wide open from downtown. Bam! Meyer with his third 3 of the night. Tollison had 21 earlier.
He was on fire.
Yeah, 5 threes. Patrick looking to steal it, and then he chucks it out of bounds. Patrick got just enough contact, and here comes Slipka in the game. Slipka will get Swanee. I like that horn. I mean, that sounds professional, doesn't it? 17-3, Norseman with a nice lead here. 5:05 remaining in the first quarter. That's a foul.
Good take, Dylan. That's a good take, though.
Nice take. Bo comes up with the offensive. Dylan sizing up, gives it off to Bo, over to Meyer. Shot fake. He'll hold it on. Gives it over to Slipka. They'll work it around. Quick call by Tollefson, changing the play. Nice curl by Corey. Corey drops it off to Slipka, but it's a turnover. Meyer holding things up a little bit. Oh, nice run in the gaps. There's a dribble. If he dribbles again, he should be a double dribble, but they don't call that often either. That first catch, they don't call it possession. Nice post up by the big guy underneath, and Dylan with a tip, and they get it. 17-3, 4:18 remaining here in the first quarter. Phil Chapman here with Maggie Scott. Jared Slipka on the camera. You're watching this tape delay, so you already know the outcome. Meyer had the gap. He almost got up there in time, just a little bit late for it. Oh, Dylan had that. He was going up for a dunk, I think. He hasn't got tried for it yet. Meyer rips that one down.
Good pass.
Dylan has it, waiting,
Oh,
and he just waited. He just waited for it to open up. Great wisdom by Patrick. 19-3, Norseman with the lead. Bo with another deflection. .341 remaining. Newark fans getting involved with that one. I think it might have been Rich Clausel catching Bo Brown on that one. Good defense by Corey. A nice stab hook by the Panthers. Up to Meyer. Meyer by himself. Sure, he thought about a three there. Gives it over to Bo from downtown. Off the iron. And Slipka will get called going over the back. (19-5), 3:20 left. Norseman continuing the full court pressure. Bo gets to his spot, but there's the forgiving rims and puts it in. Patrick has it by himself. They clear out. 3:05 remaining. Behind the back, drives over to Slipka. Slipka drives, gives it over to Meyer. Meyer from way down. Off the iron, rebound Bo.
Nice.
Right back up. No good. Rebound.
Corey.
Dylan drives, steps on the floor. No shot. He's got that first big, huge step that climbs over people to avoid that travel. He's been working with Kyle Anderson on that. Kyle's in Portugal right now playing. Doing really well, averaging about 18 a game. Patrick has it, hands it off to Corey. They'll go right back to Patrick. They had him posted up. Corey with turnover, and then no foul. I'm not sure what that was, but that was a gift to us, I guess. Pepino and Swanson coming in, and they'll get Brown and Jacobson. 19-7, Norsemen are up. Deflection by Swanee. Right now you can hear a pin drop in here, Maggie. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Dylan holding this position against the 6'5" guy. Nice drive. Rebound Patrick. Gets it out to Meyer. Meyer hesitates. Kicks out to Pepino. Oh, nice pass by Pepino. What a beautiful pass. Dylan gets the shove out. Just got a bump on him, and that's a foul on Dylan. That's his first.
That was great ball movement there.
Yeah, you almost want to give the hockey assist to Meyer. Nice little play. Tollefson coming in, making his first showing as a varsity player. He'll get Meyer. Shooter for sure. Tollefson had 21 in the JV game. Hit 5 threes, and he hit most of the threes he took. Pepino with a deflection off of his coach.
Good
Slipka.
steal.
Yeah, he's good at that, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then finishes strong. 23-7. Norseman hustling. Good trap. They get a guy home run ball. Dylan didn't touch it, but
Ooh, I don't know about that.
he couldn't see it. He had his back. The one player was in between, and it looked like Dylan was going to grab it, but Dylan realized it was off the other guy. But tough angle for the ref to even see that. The other ref would have to help out. Good switch by the Norseman down low. Near 5 count. That's still in bounds, not over and back.
Good.
Slipka with great defense. Panthers roll it. Fire 3. Remy, no. Rebound Slipka. Here come the Norsemen. Give it to Patrick. Patrick has it. He'll set things up. He drives, gets Slipka wide open in a block, but Slipka wisely stays with it.
Good
Nice pass by Pepino. Left hand. Blocked. Home run. Touchdown. 23-9. Norsemen lead. 1:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Patrick, nice double hesitation. He's pushed from behind. I think it was on the floor. He wasn't in the air. Get into Connor. Just under a minute to go. Over to Patrick from downtown. Off the iron, no good.
Good steal by Reese.
Reese with another shovel pass. Oh, and Connor misses it. Connor will get a foul. Here's substitutions. Meyer and Brown will come in for Tollefson and Swanee. There's a home run possibility. Pepino backpedaling quickly. Almost got a 5 count there.
Oh,
Bow in great
steal.
anticipation into Patrick. Patrick strong. Gets a lot of contact. No call. 25-9. Nice diagonal pass. Aren't able to put it in, but they get the follow-up. 25-11. 25 seconds remaining. Bringing it up. Pepino, I don't know how he caught that. Pepino, Dylan gets called. That's his second. Wouldn't mind Dylan coming out just for these 13 seconds. Dylan's pretty smart. I heard Coach say, don't foul Dylan. You know, your mom would trust you with that as well. They go right into Dylan, which is a nice play by them. Dylan gets no shot attempt on that. 25-13 after one. Norseman with a 12-point lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. Well, here we go, second quarter. Looks like we've got, who came in? Corey Jacobson comes in and gets Dylan Patrick for a quick break. 25-13. Coach has a little bit extra wiggle room with his personnel now. Bo Brown wisely just stays on it. It'll be Newark ball on the alternate possession. He couldn't get a hand on it, so he just squatted on it.
That's one way to do it.
That is one way to do it. Meyer bringing the ball up. Gives over to Pepino. Drives,
Nice
gets it
pass.
out to a real nice pass. Bam! Corey Jacobson, all set up by Pepino.
Good shot, Corey.
28-13. They get the middle there, wide open. Near Happy Feet. Nice little spin move. 28-15. Norsemen are up 13. They clear it out. Corey by himself. Over to Meyer. Meyer working it around. Back over to Jacobson. They're up in their grill.
Oh, Jacob's
He
open.
had Slipka open twice. Bow from downtown. Off the rim. No good. Wisely. Corey Jacobson didn't go for that. He shovels it back, and they still have it. I don't know how Bo got back to that, and Meyer goes up into the stands. Bo with some tremendous hustle. 28-15, Norseman up 13. Dylan going to be coming in soon, I would assume.
Good
Well,
call
there you go. He'll get Pepino, I'm guessing. Yes, Pepino. Sometimes you got to help me out if I, because I'm looking down at my App. Working the ball around. 6:40 remaining here in the
Good
half.
steal, Jacob.
Another nice steal by Slivka.
He's so tough defensively.
Over to Bo. Bo, 15-footer. Bingo.
That is his shot.
That's the one he hasn't been hitting this year, and now he hit it. That was good to see. Norsemen have doubled the score, 30-15. 6:20 remaining in the half. Meyer playing behind him. I wouldn't mind him playing in front. Meyer might have got a hand on that. Jacobson has it out to Patrick. Patrick from downtown. Off the iron, hits off the top. Good rebound by Slivka.
Nice.
And goes back up and puts it in. What a nice play by Jacob Slivka. He has really become a nice ball player. Bo, get the steal. Oh, wonder if Bo realized he's by himself. Meyer has it from downtown. Off the iron. Dylan Wisely not going for that.
Oh, good steal, Bo.
Bo with the steal, gives it off, and a nice bounce pass.
What a pass, wow.
Set up by a Bo Brown steal. And Slivka gets the bucket. 34-15. We're going to keep it right here. All our timeouts sponsored by Mark's Auto Service. Let's look at the stats here, kiddo. Newark is shooting 14 of 25, 56%, 5 of 12 from downtown. Right now, Meyer has 11, Bo Brown with 7, Corey with 6, Slivka with 6, and Dylan Patrick and Connor with 2. That's pretty crazy when you've got your 26-point guy with 2 points, and yet you're up 19 points. We only have 3 turnovers, and that's the name of the game. Don't turn the ball over.
Dylan's really distributing the ball well, though.
Yeah, he has, so far on record, he has 4 assists already in this early game. As a team, we have 10 assists, 8 steals, 6 deflections, a block shot, and only 3 turnovers. Only 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Haven't been in the line much. 5:36 remaining here in the half. We're at Leland High School. Some of our fans went to Earlville. That's where we're used to going. And Bo nearly, that almost should be a turnover right there. Looked like Bo touched it, hit off the Panther. Jacobson had, and Dylan tips it right out of his hand. They're causing all kinds of havoc. Meyer comes in, gets the foul. Whenever you do the volleyball move where you're trying to get the kill, a lot of times they call that foul. That's his first. Team 6. Well, this might be their first time at the charity stripe, maybe second. Maybe they were earlier.
See, Serena's here.
What's that?
Serena's here.
Serena here watching the game. They must have the night off. Oh, they played Depew or something maybe earlier. Rebound Corey. Nearly loses it. Over to Jacob. Jacob has it. He'll drive. Hesitate.
Nice.
Great move. Before getting that foot down, he shoveled it up. Just a real nice player. Nice ball movement. Meyer wisely doesn't foul, but they get the offensive rebound. 36-18. 4:50 remaining in the half. Patrick over to Meyer. Meyer from downtown. No good. Tipped out, and it's going to be their ball.
We're getting good looks, though.
I agree. Real nice movement of the ball. Norseman keeping up with the full court press. Nice tip out by Bo. Corey almost corrals it, but can't get it. 4:41 remaining, 36-18. Come right Right back in for the possible three. No, they go to the post. Right back out. Three-point attempt. No good. Dillon comes down with it.
Good pass.
Oh, Meyer with a
Nice
great
finish.
catch. Good eyes. Meyer with 13. 38-18. Norseman up 20. Pulls it up and gets the shot.
Good
Dillon.
look.
Oh, Bo's got to let that go. A nice idea by Dillon. He saw the guy not looking for it. You like that. Your mom's been teaching that since you were a 5th grader. That home run pass.
Yeah.
Three-pointer. 15-point game. They come out in a 1-2-2 zone. About a half-court matchup. Meyer from downtown, short. And they're going to get it wide open. Went for the dunk, misses it. Bo comes down with the rebound. Gives it into Dillon. Dillon drives, and they get the swat. Dillon out of bounds. That's probably the right call. Nice play. Dillon needs to go up, put that right over the rim. But good hustle by the Panthers getting back.
Good pressure defense. There you
Bo
go.
gets it. Throws it in
Nice.
Dillon. I don't know how he
Good
caught
catch.
that, and he gets the bucket. Nice steal and assist again for Bo Brown. He has been everywhere defensively speaking. Dillon trying for the old-fashioned three-point play. Norseman up 40-23, 3:17 remaining in the first half.
Dillon sure has stepped up his game this year a lot.
Yeah, he really has. In many different ways, many different aspects.
Defense, offense, leadership.
Yep.
Great senior leader.
Slivka wisely got in there. Might want to get out a little bit farther to get that nice one-handed putback, but Slivka comes down with it. Up to Jacobson. Jacobson hesitates and loses it. Travel.
Yep, good call.
Good call by you, Maggie. 41-23, 2:51 remaining in the half. Patrick bringing it up. They continue with their zone.
Brett Myers over there in the corner. See if they hit
Licking
him.
his chops. Patrick throws it. The ref was wide open. Almost seemed like there should have been a play there, but Dylan, it was just a miscue maybe. Near travel. Probably the right call, calling nothing.
Almost.
Dylan with a deflection and causes the turnover.
Good defense.
Yeah, when you've got guys constantly just trying to pick at it, oh, it gets so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great to do that against another team.
Yeah, creates so much havoc.
Meyer has it back over to Dylan.
Looking for Corey down there, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a setup play to set up a secondary pass.
Oh, hit him.
There it
Oh, good idea.
Yep, tipped out, and they call that out. But that was a setup play to get that diagonal. Corey with this 6'2", 6'3" frame, should be able to get a lot more on that. Dylan chucked it pretty hard, but they just got a deflection on it. Nice play by the Panthers. Charge, yep.
Good job,
Bo taking it. That's the second time Bo has taken charges. Newark is in the bonus. Both teams in the bonus now. Single bonus. Slivka now this time comes on top. I like that play much better. The one
Ooh.
dribble, then got Meyer set up on the corner. If you pass it quick here, you'll have Meyer wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Had Bo. Bo saves it, then turns it over. Great hustle by Bo Brown, not worrying about it.
Almost had a travel there.
He did come a couple 3 feet without taking a dribble, and that's Newark ball.
Oh.
Slivka with a beautiful deflection. No help by the other referees. Referee talks to Slivka, smiling. I don't know if he said, hey, I missed that one, or you'd think that he'd change it if he did see that. That's just too easy of a shot to give up. They threw that pretty hard coming through the lane. Got to put a little tenderness on that. Norseman in a man-to-man. Patrick licked his chops on that one. Couldn't come up with it. 1 minute remaining here in the half. Norseman content, letting them move the ball around. They're playing some hard-nosed defense, but they're not so much forcing it. Dylan asking for it. Deflects it out of bounds. 41-23. Norsemen are up. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Both teams with 6 fouls. No real foul trouble. Dylan has 2. Long 3. No good. Rebound Dylan.
Good pass, Dylan.
Touchdown pass.
Nice
and
finish.
Bingo. Saw
job.
that coming. Yeah, good eyes. You saw that right away. That's what you're looking for, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Almost like a run and gun.
Over and back, and Dylan was trying to pick his pocket either way. 43-23, 20-point lead for the Norsemen. They want to continue to extend this. Jacob taking it at half court, but it's at the hash mark. Get it in Patrick. 22 seconds remaining. Over to Slivka. Tolleson yells out one shot. They change the defense. Over to Patrick. 9 seconds left. 8, 7. Patrick has it. Drives. Over to Corey. 3. No good. Rebound. Bo. Put back. Bingo. Corey misses the 3. Bo gets the putback. Norseman with a 22-point lead. 45-23. We'll be back after this.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction, 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
Mike Rowe here at the Parker residence, where the upstairs toilet is not good. Luckily, the Parkers called Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, and now their plumber, Tony, is literally bending over backwards to get things moving again. You should see him. It's incredible. Tony brought all the tools and parts he needs to do the job from start to finish, which, by the sound of it, is right now. When you gotta go with the pros at Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. And by go, I don't mean go, you know what I mean. Call 877-BEN-1776. Each independent franchise is licensed in its respective state or county.
All right, well, let's talk stats, Maggie, for the first half. Let me make sure I did one thing here. Yep. Norsemen are winning 45-23. Brett Meyer with 13 points. He's 5 of 9, 3 of 7 from downtown. He has a rebound, an assist, a steal, a block shot. Bo Brown, 9 points. He's 4 of 7. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. He has 5 rebounds, 3 of those offensive. 2 assists, 4 steals, 5 deflections. Corey Jacobson with 8, 3 of 4. Good shooting night for him. He has 3 boards, 1 offensive, 1 assist, a deflection. Jacob Slivka with 8 points. He's 4 of 5. The kid isn't missing. He has 4 rebounds, 2 offensive, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 deflection. Dylan Patrick, only 5 points. He's 2 of 6. Not shooting horrible. He is 1 of 1 from the charity stripe, has 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 deflections. Connor Swanson with 2 points, 1 of 3. And he has a deflection. And Reese Pepino has 2 assists, 2 steals, and a deflection. He had a couple real nice assists in there as well.
Yeah, he did. We're pretty balanced scoring. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, we really are. 19 of 34 as a team. 5 of 15 from downtown. Like to see that stat more up in the 40% range. 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. We've only sent a couple guys to the free throw line. 16 rebounds, 6 offensive. 13 assists, 9 steals, 13 deflections. That will cause a lot of havoc. 1 block shot and 8 turnovers in that first half. A little too many turnovers, but pretty good half. What would you say about is the key if you're Coach Tollison coming into the second half?
I'd say keep the defensive pressure up and keep the ball moving on offense. I think we're moving the ball pretty well, so that's creating to a lot of scoring.
A lot of ball movement, a lot of deflections, a lot of havoc being caused. Like to see the lane clogged a little bit more defensively. They're getting the ball in there too easily with the post up. And typical Newark situation, as you can see, they're not out here. 1:45 remaining. I don't know if your mom does this, but both our JV and varsity have done this for years. We stay in the locker room for a long time. Your dad was part of that. Hey, we're out early, 1:32 remaining. Your dad was part of that for many years, hanging out in the locker room, having some good conversation, probably exchanging gift ideas. Never any yelling, I'm sure. Did your mom yell?
She got on us one time this year, that's sure. We were playing at Aurora Christian, and we were down 25-14 at half, and just not playing well. I mean, they were just going right through our defense, and we got into halftime, and she told our JV coach, she goes, "I'm just warning you, I'm gonna get on them," and she got on us, but then right after that, she told us what we should be doing, and we came out in the second half and ended up outscoring them in the second half 23-1.
Well, that's pretty nice. You'll take that. Possession arrow in favor of the Panthers. Norseman will come out with their typical Patrick, Jacobson, Swanee, Brown. Strike that. Swanee, Jacob Slipka is in. He finished the half, and coach is going with who he finished. Maybe when he got out here late, it was already registered that way. Slipka's had a nice game again. He had a nice tournament as well. Ended that last championship game with 11 points. Did really well. Norseman coming out man-to-man. Serena here watching the Norseman. There's that inside move. He had an opportunity. They go back outside for 3 and don't get it. They come up with their own rebound and they put it back up. 20-point game, 45-25. We're just away, and Rick always does this. Takes that quick 30-second timeout when he's not happy about it. He'll talk just for a second, and then he'll release the guys here. But he's hot, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not happy about something, and it was about the defensive play that they talked about at halftime, I'm sure.
Yeah, I got to shift down to the low block or box out on the rebound.
I see Fuller is down there as well. Setchell and Fuller and the rest of the boys from Huskerland. 45-25, 7:32 remaining in this third quarter. Leland Earlville Panthers. And they'll come out in a zone, and Dillon picks it up uncharacteristically. Bo snags it over to Dillon.
Oh.
Dillon had him twice, and he wisely didn't pass it when he knew he didn't have the right spot.
Good rebound, Bo.
With a nice rebound putback.
Ooh, almost had it there.
Yeah.
There's a trap. Ooh.
Ooh, nice job by Slipka, possibly taking a offensive. A third attempt coming.
Oh, good block, Corey.
Could have been a foul there, but no foul. They get the bucket. 47-27, 20-point game again. Ethan Jeffers on the camera now. Maggie Scott to my right. 15-footer. Rimmy, no. Good decision by Dillon not to foul. Corey comes up with it, and then Leland commits the foul. I mean, what do you think of that decision? I mean, Dillon was going to go up and kind of almost faked it.
Yeah. Kind of got him a little offset and forced him to put up a bad shot. So that was good defense.
Corey bringing it up over to Slipka. Dillon off the ball. Has it. Meyer tucked in the corner right now. Over to Patrick. Patrick thought about it. And Jacob Slipka almost gets thrown right into the vent right there. That's their second foul. Little conversation. Here's the gift exchange right now by the referee and the coach. I wonder who's going to get who if they've decided. It's probably a round robin thing. All the coaches get something and the referees, and real nice exchange. Slipka looking for it. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Skip over to Slipka, over to Jacobson from three. Bam! Norseman up 23. Brown, that's a good call. Brown was still working over, but you got to applaud the young man for attempting to get it. But Earlville will go to the line shooting two. Connor Swanson getting set to check in. We'll see who he gets. Bo Brown has 2 fouls, but he still may be getting him. He gets Corey Jacobson. He banged home that first free throw. Second free throw getting ready. Dillon almost in too early. Got to wait till it hits the rim if you're coming from behind the arc. 50-29, 21-point lead. Dillon.
Oh, good pass.
Saw it, and Connor just couldn't hang on to it. .541 remaining. Good adjustment by the Panthers. Rebound, Brown. Here come the Norsemen. Meyer has it. He'll pull the trigger. He doesn't care. Slipka, skip over to Patrick from downtown.
Got it.
Bam! 53-29. Norseman with a commanding lead. Jump shot, and that's a nice little shot by the Panthers. Patrick coming up back hard on him. He's got Brown. I saw it.
Wow.
Saw it the whole way. Dillon saw it too.
That's just unstoppable. You can't stop that.
All right, you're trying to D Dillon up to take his shot away, and he drives and moves it just a little bit. near 10 count. They shovel it over just in time. Long three for the Panthers. No. Tip out should be Newark ball. Nope. Newark was trying to help the referee, but they didn't get the help. Papino going to sub in. He'll get Meyer. Papino. Nice job by Slivka, just showing his hands wisely. Jump shot, another rebound for Bo. Here come the Norsemen. Connor has it. He'll drive with his right hand. Papino fires from downtown, off the rim. Nice hustle. Papino comes up with his own offensive.
Get in
Meyer or Slivka, bam!
He sure has been playing well.
Yeah, he has. 58-31.
There's the trap.
Another near 10 count, Norseman. Trying to force it. Haven't got one yet. They've got a couple this year.
Good
Nice
steal.
long arm. Bo Brown with that stealing ability. Dylan has it. He's got people coming. Drives, controls,
Nice.
right hand.
That's tough.
60-31, 29-point game. Get trapped in the corner there.
Oh.
Bo gets the deflection, but nothing doing. Connor's got to swim around this, and he does. Papino with the steal officially. Dylan trying to come up with it. Got to control that first one. Slivko just stands there, waits wisely. Gives it off to Bo. He'll get it right back. 3:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Norseman up 29. Dylan waiting for it. He was waiting for some movement. I don't think they got the right play there. Nice backdoor by Swanee. Swanee left hand. No shot. They call it on the floor. 60-31. I like that backdoor. If a guy's overplaying you,
Overplaying, yeah.
then you hit a backdoor. I'm sure your mom has harped on that for years.
Yeah, we've been able to do that a couple times. Several teams we've played have played a man-to-man, and we've been able to do that.
He hit it out of Connor's hands. Connor literally hasn't brought the ball in, and he hit it out of his hands. Connor gets the turnover, unfortunately. That was a weird call. You don't see that too often.
No.
Pepino with a hustle. Dylan comes up with it, and he gets fouled. Pepino, that's all caused from Pepino's hustle. That's their fourth foul. Dylan will go back line shooting 2. Rick and the referee having a fun chat about that play. Bo will get a nice hand and well-deserving. He's played hard, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Both sides of the court.
Dylan knew was off on the release.
Oh.
And they got
Almost
wide
had it.
open. Jacobson hustling to get down. Nice alley-oop play, and they were able to get the layup. I think that guy wanted to dunk it.
Yeah.
He tried earlier on his own. Patrick has it, thinking about a 3. Setting up a play. Sees a lane, drives. On the floor before the drive. I'll tell you what, we talk about this all the time. Dylan can draw so many fouls, and you can just keep going to that well.
Yeah.
We saw that. Here's a lob pass right into Dylan, wide open. Nice pass. Connor with the steal. Here come the Norsemen, and he'll go down left-handed by himself. 65-33, 32-point game. 2:05 remaining in this quarter. Tip out, steal. Patrick by himself, controls it, gets it. We had a injury. We never want to see this. 67-33, 156 remaining. We'll go to a quick timeout. We'll be right back, friends. 67-33. Patrick now with 15. Two guys with 13. Norseman picking up a completely different defense.
Oh.
Pepino with a deflection and
Call.
got it. That was the right call. No steal, but it is a deflection. I'm going to see some substitution probably at the end of this quarter. Dylan has it. Sees the wide open lane again. Drives, controls, and puts it in. What a powerful move by the senior. Good jump shot by the Panthers. 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. 69-35. Dylan has it. Meyer thinking about a three. He'll drive. Gets over to Pepino. Pepino drives, sees the lane. Gets Corey wide open. Bam! That's all set up by Pepino with that drive and dish. That's a charge. And Pepino takes the charge. What a great work by Reese Pepino, the senior. 72-35. We have 72 in the third quarter.
Yeah. High scoring game. Little pressure on Dylan.
Coach calls a play out.
Foul, yep. Nice take.
I don't know if the fans behind us are laughing about the foul that wasn't called. That's 17 fouls. Norsemen are in the bonus. They've only committed one this half so far. That's pretty interesting.
Dylan's pretty automatic from the free throw line.
Yeah, he really is. Tom Ness tells me not to say stuff like that, but I keep going after it. And he gets both of them. 74-35. Norseman still showing pressure. They got a new guy in. And Norseman will take the ball back. Lots of pressure still. 43 seconds left in this third quarter. I'm getting a lot of texts from fans. Coach going to the end of the bench, so he's going to get some sophomore boys in here. Pepino from downtown, off the iron, no good. Near turnover, he bobbled it, so you can actually run down the whole court with it. Meyer comes up with the steal. Takes it all the way, no good.
Nice job drawing the contact there.
Meyer shooting two. Bangs home the first. 75-34. Excuse me, 75-35. 40-point game here in the third quarter. Now, is there a running clock if you're up 30 at the fourth quarter?
I think so.
We had it once last year.
Yeah, we had one last night, I'm pretty sure, when we played Hiawatha. Good
Dylan
rebound.
comes up with, yeah, that was a nice rebound.
I think there was a little contact there.
There might have been a little contact. And that's the quarter, 76-35. I didn't even know what to do right there, kiddo. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back. Who's got Chapman? Well, I know you don't know this, Maggie, but our fourth quarter sponsored by Underhill Trucking, Gary and Sherry Underhill. Well, just like your second games at our volleyball, so I guess you do know it. We appreciate Gary and Sherry Underhill and all they do. So who do we have here? Connor is in there instead of Nate. Will come in a little bit, or Zach. Jacob Chapman. He'll run point. Looks like he's got a long sleeve shirt on. Over to Chapman. Chapman thought about a three. Wisely doesn't take it, but you know Nate will. If he gets land, he's going to drive. Chapman caught in the corner, gives it over to Pepino. Pepino carries, no call. Drives, hops, goes in, and the fans appreciate that. 78-35. Steal by Nate Christian. Chapman over to Connor. Connor over to Towson. Towson from downtown. Off the iron, no good. Towson hit 5 of those. And they got a bailout call. Pepino helps him up. Comes up with a limp, but I think he's going to be okay. That second team foul in the half. Panthers have committed 8. See what the sophomores do here. This is their first real opportunity. Get some good time on the varsity.
Got a pretty quick lineup in there right now.
Yeah. if you're looking for a race, these are the guys you're going to probably pick up. Nate steps, they call the travel. Could have been a charge, just the same as a travel. Keep the game moving. 6:58, no running clock. Norseman up 30-43. Good rotation. Leave a guy open, though. Pepino had the box out, and then Connor swipes it right off the guy. Nice play by Connor Swanson to get the deflection. Coach Towson giving some pointers to the youngsters. Connor by himself. Drives. Has it. Left hand.
Nice take.
Nice take by the junior. And that's a travel. Nice job by Chapman jumping that lane there. Norsemen have 80-35. Let's see how many shot attempts we have so far. 52, so not as many as I thought. We just hit 32 of them, kiddo. 32 of 52. They clear out for Connor. Drives over to Tollefson. Foul underneath. He's going to shoot free throws. That's the 9th one. Norseman will be shooting 2 free throws from this point forward. Connor will go to the line shooting 1 in the possible bonus. Well, what are you saying if you're the Leland Panther coach right now? What are you trying to get your kids to do?
You know, if I were him, you got the 6'5" kid in the middle. I'd go inside. I mean, he's tough. He's a big kid. He can finish pretty well. I'd go inside. They got a mismatch on us right now. But our quickness up top with Jacob and Nate and Alex is causing some havoc, so they're not really getting it inside.
Chapman with the offensive rebound. Over to Christian from downtown. Off the
Good
iron.
rebound.
Chapman with another board.
That's a nice board.
Pepino from downtown. Off the iron. Rebound Connor.
Foul.
Here come the Panthers. Chapman gets crossed up, gets his hand caught in the cookie jar. That's 3rd team foul.
Not a bad foul there.
Yeah, anytime you get hustle fouls, that's what you're encouraging. But you want to keep the clock moving.
I'm surprised there's not a running clock.
Yeah, we'll have to check out our IHSA rule book. You and I will. Ethan Jeffers on the camera. Maggie Scott to my right. I'm Phil Chapman. Possibly some happy feet right there, but no call. Here comes Connor. Has Tollison possibly open. Oh, gets Nate Christian wide open. Bam! 84-37. Zach Akery getting set to check in. He'll get Connor or Pepino. Rebound Pepino. Out to Chapman. Chapman one-on-one. Steps around. Out to Pepino. Tollison just misses. I'm not sure what they're asking for. Nice play. Over to Pepino. He has it back to Chapman. Chapman.
Nice
fakes,
take.
Gets
nice
it.
pass.
Connor wide open from downtown. Off the iron. No good.
That was a great look. He could have taken it all the way, but he passed it up.
And Nate deflects it out of bounds. And here comes Zach Akery, and he'll get Connor, and Connor should get a nice hand here, as he does.
Or Reese.
That's why we got a little confusion ourselves. Connor will stay in. Reese will come out. We got a full timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back after we hear from our sponsors. Well, let's look at our stats here, Maggie. 19 points for Patrick, 15 for Meyer, 14 for Jacobson, 13 for Brown, 11 for Slipka, 7 for Swanee, 3 for Nate Christian, 2 for Pepino. We're shooting 33 of 58. That's 57%.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
great.
tough to beat. 10 of 27 from downtown. And here we go. 4:45 remaining in the game. Zach Akery just checking in. Connor getting a deflection right away. It's a strong kid, number 23. Thought about a three. Everyone's still playing full out. In the corner, that's a three. 84-42. Here's Connor over to Tollison. Tollison, Akery. Akery over to Chapman. Chapman thought about it. Over to Connor. Connor has it. Thought about the drop off. Gives it to Chapman. Chapman from downtown. Off the iron. No good. Tip. Another tip. And it should be Newark ball. That's a offensive team rebound. That was true pinball. I think Jacob just got part of the gift exchange. Connor drives, left hand, no good. And a long pass, out of bounds, Newark ball. 3:45 remaining, Norseman up 42 points. And he moves them all the way down just because of the bench. There's no room there. Reminds you of Newark. Chapman almost hands it off. Gives it off to Nate. Nate over to Akery. Akery thought about the three. Probably should have taken it. Tollison has it. He'll drive. Floater off the front iron. Can't get it to fall. 84-42. We talked about the potentiality.
Good
Chapman with the steal. He has it. He'll take it himself. Gets contact.
That's a nice steal.
Chapman go to line shooting a pair. Trying to get his first varsity points of his career. And he gets it. You know, you practice free throws, and it's just like everything else, right?
Yeah.
Swanee comes out, Pepino comes in. Chapman will try to complete the pair of them and gets it.
Automatic.
86-42.
Ooh, might have been a travel there.
That's the old case of keep that clock going. Chapman deflects it off his leg.
Good steal.
Acree coming in the passing lane to Chapman. Chapman bounce pass over to Tollison. Tollison floats it up. Acree comes down with a one-arm rebound. Tollison from downtown, nothing doing. .240 remaining. Nice little drive there. 86-44. Chapman off to Acree from downtown. Bam!
I tell you what, between Zach, Alex, Nate, Jacob, you got some pretty solid three-point shooters out there.
Yeah, they're willing to fire, and that's what we saw in the JV game. I
Yeah.
mean, it was raining. Little push off by the back, but Pepino hustles, and Newark gets the team defensive rebound. No one actually controlled it. Every shot requires a rebound, statistically speaking. Nate Christian bringing the ball up. Pretty much any one of these guys can handle the rock. Chapman had the lane. Drives.
Nice take. That's a nice take, though. He does a good job of drawing contact.
Might have had, if he would have kept it in the right hand, might have been able to go all the way to the hole, but still gets the contact, go to the line, shooting 2, and try to get points 3 and 4, and he misses point 3. So he'll try to get that point 3 one more time. Hit the 90-point mark if he hits this one. And he does. 90-44. Just under 2 minutes left. I like both teams, how they're playing. I mean, they're all both playing hard-nosed, trying to get after it. Pepino comes up with it. Off to Nate for the easy layup.
Nice look off there by Jacob. Good finish by Nate.
92-44, 130 left. 8 points to get to the century mark. I don't think it's going to happen. 17-footer. He's already put one bucket in. Pepino with another rebound. Skip over to Nate. Nate from downtown. They got him for the travel. He got a little excited. (92-44), 118 remaining. Don't think it's going to happen, do you?
Not tonight, I don't think.
Have you guys ever come close to it yet?
Not yet.
It's hard. It's hard to get to that century. I don't know if I ever did in my career. The 85-86 team did. Chapman with a steal. He'll take it down by himself, go up left-handed. (94-44). Norseman up 50. Pepino gets the foul. He got a little excited there. Oop, I gave him a turnover. We'll undo the turnover. That's only the team's 5th foul in the half. Still not in the bonus. Nate tips it out. 94-44, 40 seconds remaining. Coach for the Panthers almost fell over right there. Tollison with a steal. Off to Chapman. Chapman gets the turnover. I looked down to do the stat of the steal.
Yeah.
What, did he shuffle his feet?
Yeah, a
little
little bit.
happy feet?
Got a little excited.
He was going to pull the trigger, I think. Tollison wanted the steal and the assist. Zach gets the steal. Chapman up left-handed. 96-44. That might be it. Panthers working the ball around. Long three for the Panthers. No good. Pepino with another rebound. Shifts it to Chapman. Chapman with the bucket. What a nice pass by Pepino. 98, and that is your game.
Pretty solid win starting off conference.
98-44. That's a statement? I'm not sure. We'll do stats after we hear from our sponsors. Well, here we go. Norsemen win 98-44. They have 25 points in the first quarter, 20 in the second, 31 in the third, and then 22 in the fourth quarter with their starters on the bench. Let's talk about the scoring for the game. Dylan Patrick, he ended with 19 points. He was 7 of 11. 6 of 8 from 2-point, 1 of 3 from downtown, 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Like you said, basically automatic.
Yeah.
He had 4 boards, 7 assists, 1 steal, 4 deflections. Brett Meyer, 15 points, 5 of 9 from the charity or from the field, 3 of 7 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Talk about automatic. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals. Corey Jacobson, 14 points. Good to see him scoring after a couple games where he was having trouble getting to the offensive side. He was 4 of 5 from downtown, and that's a real good sight for the Norsemen to see. He had 4 rebounds, 1 offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 deflection, 1 block shot. He was all over the place. Bo Brown, 13 points, 6 of 10, 60%. Great to see that. He misses only 2 attempts at the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 8 rebounds, 4 of those were on the offensive side. He had 2 assists, 5 steals, and 6 deflections to go along with his 13 points. Jacob Slifka, 11 points, 5 of 6 from the field. This is why we scored 98 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. He was 1 of 2 from downtown. He had 5 rebounds, 2 offensive, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 deflection. Jacob Chapman ended with 9 points, almost got a double digit in his opening game. He got a lot of nice little layups there. He was 3 of 4, 0 of 1 from downtown. He wanted that other one, but he got a little happy feet. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Connor Swanson, 7 points. He was 3 of 8, 0 of 1 from downtown, 1 of 2 from the field or free throw line. He had an assist, a steal, 3 deflections. Nate Christian scored. He had 5 points. He was 2 of 3. 1 of 2 from downtown. He had a steal, 2 deflections. Zach Akery had 3 points. He was 1 of 1. He hit his only 3 he took. He had 1 rebound. That was offensive. An assist, a steal. Reese Pepino had 2 points. Some great passes, though. He was 1 of 4. He had 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 3 deflections. He was everywhere as well. Towson ended up not scoring. He had 21 in the JV game. He was 0 of 5, 0 of 3 from downtown. He must have used them all up in the JV game. He had 5 big threes there. He had a steal, which led to a basket for Jacob. The Norsemen shot 38 of 68, 55.9%.
That's going to win you ball games right there.
That's going to win you some games. They're 11 of 30 from downtown, 11 of 15 from the charity stripe. They had 33 rebounds, 12 offensive, 25 assists, 20 steals, 20 deflections, 2 block shots, and 14 turnovers. Wow. So we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to name our player of the game, our Sport Clips player of the game, and our rock solid player of the game. We'll be back right after this. Okay. Well, we thank all of our sponsors. We appreciate them very much. Well, first of all, Maggie, our Sport Clips player of the game, I think we both agree on this pretty heavily. Who do you have?
Dylan Patrick for sure.
Yeah, he had a real nice game. 7 of 11 from the field, 63%, 19 points, 6 of 8 from two-point land, 1 of 3. But then you look at down the line, he had 7 assists, really working the ball around. He only had 1 steal. He's averaging 5, but pretty impressive for the senior.
Yeah, that's a complete game right there.
Yeah, and you would know what complete games are, Maggie. We definitely know that. Our Central Limestone rock solid player of the game. Who are we going to give that to, Maggie?
We're going to give that to Bo Brown.
Yeah, tell us about Bo, what you saw.
His hustle tonight was out of this world. I mean, defensively, he had quite a few steals. He rebounded hard. I mean, you don't get those rebounds, you don't get second chance points, or you're not able to push the ball up the floor as quickly. So he did a very good job at that tonight.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. I remember one play where he messed up underneath. It was his fault on the offensive side. He sprinted back, got the deflection, hit it over to Rich, we thought, but it was those deflections, those hard work. 6 deflections is a lot of deflections in one game. That's not even counting the 5 steals he grabbed and the 8 boards, including 4 offensive. I think that's a great choice. Our Central Limestone rock solid player of the game, Bo Brown. Our Sport Clips player of the game, once again, Dylan Patrick, who ended with 19. Well, Maggie, I appreciate your time coming on here, and we hope to broadcast your game. We're working on potentially broadcasting even as early as Monday and over at Indian Creek, and if we can do that, that will be wonderful. We wish you best of luck, and hopefully you can come back on the show again. Hopefully I'm interviewing you after a championship of some sort where you're nice and sweaty coming off and you've taken the whole fourth quarter break because you guys were up by so many.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, well, that's Maggie Scott. I'm Phil Chapman. We had multiple people on the camera from Leland High School. This is my Sports Wire. So long, friends.